Hello and welcome back to another version of A Word from the Bird. My name is Nathan Siebinga and I'm the principal of Hamilton District Christian High School. And this week I want to talk to you about the new piano in the front foyer. Some of you might be wondering, what? There's a piano in the front foyer? Well, I'm here to tell you, yes, it's not just a piano either, it's a full-sized grand piano. We were blessed over the Christmas holidays with a gift, and if you read further down in the Unite, you'll see where the gift came from, of a baby grand piano that we were able to put into our music room. And so while we were discussing should we do with the other piano, the big black grand piano, what should we do with that and where should we put it? We decided, what if we put it in the front foyer? Well, it's been there for this week. And I have some reactions to it that I'll share in a minute. I'll get to my reasons in my response to the piano after 1 week in a minute. But I want to answer the question why we put it in the front foyer. We put it in the front foyer for 4 real reasons. These 4 reasons are: we wanted to uncover students' gifts. We thought music in the front foyer would add a sense of beauty to our front foyer, to the regular din of students being in the hallways. We wanted to create a sense of ownership for our students so that they would own the piano and take care of it. And we wanted to inspire creativity and spontaneity with our students. And so far, we're seeing those things happening. So what has the response been? Well, the response from the very beginning was a certain sense of skepticism. Really? A piano in the front foyer? Won't kids wreck the piano? Won't there be loud banging on the piano? Won't the kids wreck the piano? And I'll be honest, there was a certain sense of skepticism on my side too, and nervousness. It's a beautiful, big, full-sized performance grand piano. I don't want to wreck it. Yet there was a curiosity for me. There was a curiosity that said, if we allow students to own something, will their gifts show? And will we own something as big and beautiful as a grand piano? I wasn't the only one who was curious about it. Our students, when they first saw it, became very curious. And yes, some walked by and just hit a few notes, and others kind of sat down sort of curiously and played a couple notes, couple more bars of music, and within a day we were playing regular songs. And regularly we have kids playing that piano. Now, I've heard the same song over and over again many times, but it's not bad. What I've noticed is our kids have gotten this courage, especially kids I didn't know played the piano. They have a courage now to play in our main foyer, and they have an instant audience. They have to be good in a lot of ways, and in other ways they're just playing. And even failure on a song isn't seen, and they're not getting evaluated or marked. So our kids are getting courageous in playing pretty fun, creative songs. So where has all this curiosity, courage, and creativity led us? Well, all week I've been listening from my office, and I can hear it in my office. I can hear the muffled sound of the piano, and I've heard incredible music from before school, right through the class times, lunch hours, after schools. The other day I was leaving the school at about 5:30, and there was a student practicing their piano for their lesson they were going to have that night. And that courage, creativity, and curiosity isn't just staying there. Thursday at lunch, one of our accomplished piano players, James Naftali, sat down and began playing, and his friends sat and came around, and quickly an audience gathered round as James played with enthusiasm and creativity and skill. And as James played, it became clearer and clearer that others wanted to see what was going on, and soon there was a crowd of 35, maybe 40 people. And what has this piano done? But it's led our curiosity, the courage, and the competence of the piano players in our school, and it's brought out applause from their peers. And that was pretty interesting. There was a sense of excitement. Another neat story is yesterday after school, as I sat in my office and I was working on some things, I heard a student playing the song, "These Are the Days of Elijah." And you know, wouldn't it be true that every staff member that I heard walk in was either humming or whistling that song? You know, the Spirit works through music, and music in a lot of ways is one of the is our greatest form of worship. And to have a student playing "These Are the Days of Elijah" and then to hear our staff members whistling it and humming it as they walk through the hallways is an indication that HDCH is committed to being Christ-centered. And lastly, a comment. This morning I was having a meeting with a businesswoman from Ancaster. And as she sat in my office, she said to me, "You know, my daughter's 28 and wouldn't be in high school, but I walked in this morning and I saw a student playing on your grand piano. And I thought to myself, what school has a piano in their front foyer and has the belief that their kids can play it and lets their kids play it?" And my response to her was, I guess at HDCH. She said to me, "This is a place that I want my kids to go to, where gifts are uncovered, where kids can play piano in front of a spontaneous audience." HDCH continues to uncover these gifts of our students, your kids. I'm thankful for the opportunity to lead at HDCH as we cultivate the character of teenagers through learning for a life of service to God. The piano in the front foyer started with skepticism and nervousness, and continues to have a little bit of nervousness on my part, but so far has been a beautiful experiment as our students have uncovered their gifts and filled our foyer with beautiful music. HDCH, thank you. Thank you for a great week and have a great weekend.